Surge. An older man, younger man romance. Gay for You, Book 1. Written by Phoebe Sweet. Narrated by Adam Lawrence. Chapter 1. This was my oasis, the North Shore of Oahu. It was nothing like Honolulu, much less New York. I'd started escaping here once a year a few years ago when Luca went off to college. I had visited it years ago and had fallen in love with the place. I had bought a place here, a simple single-story home with a garden full of plumeria and windows that looked out on the water. It was heaven to me. The North Shore wasn't a place for an ostentatious home, though they could be found. Nor was it the Hawaii of resorts, though those could be found too. To me, it was an authentic place, almost a spiritual place. It was a world away from the working-class queens of my childhood. Sometimes I couldn't believe how fortunate I was. I came here alone, and sometimes I went a week or two without talking to anyone except the shaved ice guy or gal, or giving a shaka, hang loose sign, to some other surfers as we sat on our boards waiting for our next wave. Oh, and when my wave came, that was the feeling I had been searching for. It required total confidence, and at the same time, total humility before the roaring power of the wave. When I felt the swell beneath me, it was a moment of heart-pounding anxiety and the purest peace I had ever known, all at once. It was the closest I had ever come to knowing what it must be like to fly. I was completely present, utterly in the flow. Before I started surfing, I had thought all this mystical surfer talk was bullshit, but once I experienced it, I understood why they spoke with reverence about their experiences. It was the closest any of us would ever get to God, or the universe, or whatever you want to call it. I had sought this out after Andy, passed away. We'd been married 20 years and had Luca. She was the only person I had ever loved, and the only person I had ever been with. We'd met in college and had become best friends and lovers immediately. She was my whole world. There was no one funnier, kinder than her. I knew I would be a fool to let go of her, but sometimes fate forces you to let go. Since her death, I'd been alone. Luca had encouraged me to get back out there. He reminded me that her dying wish was for me to share my life.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?